What's good, YouTube people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queen Glow, and welcome back. If you haven't checked me out, this is my second video, so go ahead and check out the first video. Go ahead and subscribe, comment, and like before we even get started, just so you can support me how I support you. And yeah, this video today I'm bringing to you guys is about the history of Crocs. So if you're into wanting to know about who created Crocs, what the material is, the pricing, the sizing, what is the craze about Crocs, then you've come to the right place and you want to stay tuned because I have so much information for you guys. You don't want to miss this. And yeah, stay tuned. So let's start with the owners of Crocs. The owners of Crocs are three friends from Colorado named Scott Siemens, Lyndon Duke Hansen, and George Bodecker Jr. These three friends were traveling on a trip in the Caribbean and came across a Canadian foam brand name, Foam Creations, and they actually innovated the Crocs clogs that we know now from the designs that this brand had. They actually acquired this brand in 2002, and that was the very first time they launched the model of the Crocs clog, which they actually named Beach. Interesting ass name, right? So yeah, three friends came together, created this brand. They actually didn't really like the look of Crocs at first. They thought it was an ugly shoe as well, just like a lot of people in the world. They think it's an ugly shoe. But they stuck with the brand because they love the durability of the brand. They love the durability of the materials as well as the overall comfort that the foam clogs gave. Crocs were originally designed for boating. These shoes were not designed to be fashionably worn. These shoes were not designed for doctors or nurses. It was designed for boating. And rightfully so, because the durability and the functionality of the shoe is just, it goes from land to sea and it's very functional. Hence the name Crocs, which comes from the animal crocodiles. The designs of the shoe prioritize foot protection, grip, focus soles, and waterproof materials. And this makes the performance of the shoes just very durable, extremely functional, and extremely comfortable. A lot of people think that the foam is a rubber or a plastic, and it's not. The Crocs are actually a closed cell resin that is thrown into a mold and shaped into this Croc clog form. And it's actually exclusive to Crocs, and it's also called cross-site. So this cross-site foam is exclusive to Crocs only. No other brand out there has this materials, and it's all patented. It's all patents with Crocs. So cross-site is the closed cell resin foam that is used to create the clogs, and they also came out in 2018 with a lighter version called Light Ride. And these Light Ride shoes are extremely comfortable. They're more comfortable than the regular foam that is being used on Crocs, and not really my favorite. Still walking with the base model clog, you know. And so there are 13 holes in every pair of Crocs shoes that is made across the world, no matter the size, no matter the age group, no matter the gender of the shoe. 13 holes are throughout the shoe entirely. 13 holes are present to create ventilation while letting out excess moisture in the shoe, which create a fresh clog, right? So these holes are very functional, which makes the shoe just even more superb. Not only is it comfortable, not only is it durable, it's functional. So a couple more information about Crocs. Prices start about $30, $35. The highest I've ever seen Crocs retail for is probably like $79.99. You get any type of customization with these Crocs. All sizes, all colors. Crocs really got its rise during the COVID time frame, and around that time, a lot of nurses, doctors, a lot of people were just lounging around, and Crocs was like the perfect shoe to do that lounging around, which spiked the sales like crazy. So that is where the rise of Crocs that came in 2019, especially. COVID did his thing for Crocs, like for real, for real. It was a huge jump in sales. So did you know that the Croc Charms was created by a woman named Sherry Schmoser? Sherry Schmoser was inspired by her kids' Crocs. She wanted to decorate them, and she loved decorating her kids' Crocs, and people took a notice to that. They loved it, and she ended up turning her hobby into a $20 million business. Crocs seen what Sherry was doing with this brand. She named it Gibbets, and they acquired her brand in 2006 for $10 million, and then they gave her additional $10 million after the sales reached a specific number. And this woman's pretty much paid her and her family boohoo money, crying money. Like, they got a lot of money for this. And honestly, Crocs made a really great investment on this brand, because without the Croc Charms, without the Gibbets, there would be no Crocs. I mean, the Croc Charms is what makes the identity of this brand, and I don't see it any other way. I can't imagine Crocs without the charms. And seriously, they usually make the Crocs. A lot of the time they make the Crocs. So shout out to Crocs for purchasing Gibbets and, you know, expanding on the brand. It's a very smart idea. Since Crocs' inception, they have sold over 720 million shoes, and I'm very sure it's counting still. I saw somewhere on the internet that there will be a $526 billion company by the time 2026 comes, and I just think that's ridiculous. Seriously, I have to be a part of this brand. My goal when it comes to Crocs is to be sponsored by Crocs, as well as create my own Croc design and have a few Croc collabs with this brand, because it's just so, I mean, how could you not love this shoe? You know, how could you not love this Croc clog? And to be honest, personally, I didn't like Crocs at first, and I was introduced to Crocs by my little sister. She came through one day with some yellow pair of Crocs on, and I was just like, really? Yellow? My color? No, but I saw the shoes and I was like, dang, I have been seeing a lot of people in Crocs. And I ended up getting my very first pair, these black ones, in 2020. So it's understandable why the numbers are just rising. And also in 2019, during the pandemic, Crocs just, the brand just spiked in sales, and it's mainly because of the doctors and the nurses that were doing a lot of these long hours throughout the day. They needed something durable, functional, and comfortable, and Crocs was the go-to shoe for that year. And the sales has only been getting higher and higher, and it's very understandable when it comes to the way that they expanded on the brand. I mean, they went from doing just this basic model, and they started doing all these other type of models, like the Baya clog, the Crush clog brand, the Crush clog. And it's just interesting to see all these collabs, all of these exclusive Crocs coming out, and it's just the reason why the shoe just been on a big rise right now. I think if Crocs just continue with the collabs and exclusives, the brand is just going to be unstoppable. I really want to see some amazing collabs. So far, they have stuff with like Justin Bieber, you name it. They have a lot of streetwear brands that they collab with. I just would love to be a part of that, you know? So fingers crossed, Crocs, hit your girl up, ring me up, and, you know, let me know when y'all ready for this collab, because it's going to be a fire one. that is the last part of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know below in the comments what you think about this video. What was your favorite part? Did you like the fact that the woman Sherry had made the Croc charms and Crocs had acquired her brand? Do you like the fact that it's owned by 3 friends? Let me know what is your favorite fact below. And again, subscribe, comment, like the video. Help me, help you, help me, help us get to #1 in the YouTube universe. So again, my name is Quinn Glow, and thanks for watching.